Hey guys, I'm going to make a little video here showing you the quick and easy way to enter all of your prices into Aurora from data that you already have in Inventory Lab. I'm doing this because I'm incredibly lazy. I hate doing work I don't have to. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that. I am not going to go into why I'm trying Aurora out, but I'm having a little bit of a snafu with Informed right now, so I'm going to give Aurora a shot. A lot of people that I really respect, like Sean Michael, Jonathan Barron, I think Dan Earl, they're all using Aurora. They've been really liking it. So, why not? So, first thing, I have not actually done any repricing with Aurora, so might be a garbage product. But, we'll find out. But the first thing you need to do when you switch from one repricer to another is you need to, at the very least, enter all of your buy costs so that you can do some sort of calculations on your ROI or margin or whatever you're going to do. So this actually would work for any repricer, BQL, AppEagle, Aurora, whatever. So first thing, they have a feed upload system. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we are going to need to generate a template with our pre-filled templates, which is our Aurora listing. I'm not going to download this again because I've already done this. This is not my first time doing it. The first time doing it did not work very well. So I'm going to show you guys the right way to do it because I messed it up the first time. So first thing we do, we download that and we get a file that looks something like this. Okay guys, we're back here and we're looking at the Aurora listings feed. Okay, this is a pretty basic spreadsheet. We got numbers, we got letters. What more could you want in a spreadsheet? X, Y, Z, it's all there. Now, the next thing we're going to need is our inventory valuation report from Inventory Lab. Okay, and I will show you guys how to get that, and that will make our lives very easy. Okay guys, I'm in Inventory Lab right now, and what I am going to want to do is go to my reports, and I'm going to go to inventory valuation. Now, the reason that we want this is this will show us all of our in-stock inventory and how much we paid for it and how many units we have. All we need for the Aurora bit. So we do this, we go to export, we click export, and we download it. Okay, pretty basic, and this is what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is what the inventory valuation report looks like. I actually would recommend opening it and then copying and pasting it into a new spreadsheet. That's what I did, because when you download it from Inventory Lab, it opens as a read-only file, so you can't delete the columns. We're going to go through, we're going to delete all the columns. The only columns that we need in this report, we need the ASIN, we need the on-hand, and we need the cost per unit. So we only need 3 columns. That's it. And that's all we got there. Now, let's make the magic happen. Okay guys, what I've done here is I now have my price spreadsheet over here from Aurora. This is what the Aurora spreadsheet looks like. And it's kind of a mess. This doesn't really mean very much. And it's also 9,000 lines long. And then we have our spreadsheet over here to the right from Inventory Lab, which is only a few hundred rows long. But what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make this filterable in an easy way. So first thing we're going to do a filter in Google Sheets. I don't know how to do this in Excel. So if you guys are good at Excel, just use Excel. I don't care. So we select the row there. We come over here. We need some more. And we select this thing that looks like a funnel and it says create a filter. That's what we're going to do. So now we will have these filters here. We got these little drop downs. Perfect. And what we can do with these drop downs is we can sort it. So Z will be the highest. So it'll show me my highest cost unit. So highest cost unit here is $256.75. Don't have any of those in stock. And then we're going to do the same thing over here on the other spreadsheet. Create a filter. This will take a little bit time here. Perfect. So now what we're going to focus on is our on-hand quantities. And because we created this filter, it'll actually keep the ASIN, cost, and on-hand together. And we're going to sort it from Z to A because it'll show us the highest number first. And you see here the the item that I have in stock, the highest is 182. And then over here, we're going to sort by Z through A. And we have that. Now, In case this isn't becoming obvious, the next thing we're going to do, I actually already did this for this spreadsheet, quite a bit of it, I should say. What we're going to actually do here is go through and we can pull this ASIN here. Well, let's make this a little bit more manageable because our ASIN's all the way over here. This is not easy to use. Let's make this more user-friendly. That's what we want. Okay, so the D we need to keep. So column D we need, column E we need, and column O we need. That's it. All the other ones we can resize and not have any issues. Okay, let's make that ASIN bigger. That's all we need to do here, guys. So this should now be pretty obvious to you guys. Now, one thing that I figured out is sometimes the Aurora on hand and the inventory lab on hand will be slightly different, and there will be products that Aurora has not picked up in this because I actually just am now onboarding. So I thought that there was a big problem where Aurora was seeing things that wasn't seeing all of my inventory. It actually is just because I literally just signed up for this a couple hours ago. So it's actually pretty quick, but it's not complete, and I wanted to make this video anyway. So now all I have to do is go through here, copy my ASIN, copy, and then I'm going to come over here, and we're going to do a Control F. Okay, for you guys that don't know command shortcuts, Control F is a find, and we will paste that in. It'll show us the on hand. We just make sure the ASINs line up, and we enter our cost. It's right there from Inventory Lab. Okay, so we just go through, we do all of these, we got all of our ASINs, we go through, we add them all in, and we end up with our spreadsheet having all of the data entered. This took me the Aurora spreadsheet with all of them. I had about 200 in-stock ASINs. It took me 15 minutes to do this, guys. So I can do it in 15 minutes. You guys can probably do it faster. I took a phone call in the middle of it. So there you go. That's how you do it. You just copy and paste, or you just copy the ASIN. You search for it in the Inventory Lab spreadsheet. You enter the buy cost into the Aurora spreadsheet. Then when we're done, here's what we do. I'm assuming you did this all in Google Docs. You want to go to your, Google Sheets. You want to save it as a CSV file. That's very important. Or Excel or OpenOffice, whatever. Just save it as a CSV file. Okay. Once we have it as a CSV file, we then click on the upload your first feed. It'll load for you, and we are good to go. We don't even need to change the widths of the cells back or anything. That'll all be fine in the CSV file. Just don't delete any file or delete any rows. That'll mess stuff up. And that's how you do it. That's how you move all of your pricing data from Inventory Lab to Aurora, quick and easy, guys. I did this manually before, and I had to have, my Inventory Lab open, and I was doing it with Informed. It took days to do. Okay, now I was in the middle of Q4. I had a lot more items for sale then, but still 200. Even if you do one a minute, switching back before and forth between the two sheets or the two pages, it'll take you hours to do. So save yourself some time. This took me really less than 15 minutes to do on all of my inventory, and I'm about to set up some repricing strategies with Aurora and see how this works for me. Anyway, guys, I hope that this helps. Talk to you later.